Every year, countless folks visit our state and national parks all over the country. While these areas are known for their scenic beauty, peace, and serenity, many of them also harbor a darkness that seems to swallow up many of those who enter it. By sharing these cases, we can only hope to generate awareness and learn from them. So join me as I count down 10 more of the strangest state and national park missing person cases out there. Number 10. In August of 2017, a 32-year-old man named Caleb Josiah Howard went missing within the Mount Hood National Forest area in Oregon. Now, I tried to dig a bit deeper on this case, but there just isn't much information available leading up to Caleb's disappearance or the circumstances surrounding the case. However, the Clackamas County Sheriff's Office conducted a week-long search of the area and discovered his car abandoned on a service road within the Mount Hood National Forest area. Now, other than this discovery, no further clues have been found pointing to his whereabouts. Contact the Clackamas County Sheriff's Department if you have any helpful information at 503-785-5000. Number 9. In October of 2021, a 64-year-old named Anna Hovater was reported missing in the Turkey Run portion of the Fernell Experimental Forest in West Virginia. According to Tucker County Office of Emergency Management, they received a phone call around 9 p.m. on the night of his disappearance, thus kicking off a large search and rescue effort, including Tucker County officials, the Parsons Volunteer Fire Department, and several other agencies. Dog teams were able to lead searchers to Anna's vehicle, which was found near the Turkey Run Trail, but no other clues were found. As of July 2024, there have been no new updates on this case. Contact Tucker County Sheriff's Office at 304-478-2187 if you have any information pertaining to Anna's whereabouts. Number 8. In July of 2021, a 4-year-old boy vanished inside Jean Lafitte National Park in Louisiana. Ellis Bodin, who had nonverbal autism, was last seen on July 15th near the Twin Canals region of the park. According to the Jefferson Parish Sheriff's Office, Ellis's mother told investigators she was at the park with her son and his 3-year-old sibling when she went to retrieve something from her vehicle. In this short time, Ellis had completely vanished, leading some to speculate that he may have entered the water and may have been carried away by it, though no evidence of this was ever found. Even after 3 years, there are still no answers for what occurred out there on that hot July afternoon. Anyone with information that could help shed light on this case is encouraged to reach out to the Jefferson Parish Sheriff's Office at 504-636-5500. Number 7. In March of 2022, a 64-year-old woman named Gaye Stewart was reported missing after visiting the Lake Mead National Recreation Area in Nevada. Park officials stated that Gaye had traveled to the area to take pictures, but never returned to her vehicle. They also mentioned that at the time she went missing, she didn't have her phone or ID on her. Now, it was mentioned that Gaye had actually went missing a month prior, on Valentine's Day, but would eventually be found by a family friend, trapped on a steep slope after hiking in the Coughlin Ranch area. Now, many speculate that this may be the exact scenario in this case as well. But if you have any information on Gaye, contact Lake Mead at 702-293-8990. Number 6. In June of 2024, a 48-year-old hiker was reported missing inside Lake Ward Recreation Area in Alaska. Christiana Watt was reported missing by a family member on June 10th after failing to check in with them that night. Immediately, Alaska State Troopers were notified, thus kicking off an extensive week-long search involving several dozen search and rescue personnel. Christiana's vehicle was found a short time later in the parking area of the Ward Lake trailhead, along with her cell phone, wallet, and driver's license inside, but no other clues were found. The search was led by troopers, members of the Forest Service, the Ketchikan Volunteer Rescue Squad, the Southeast Alaska Dogs, and many others. They focused their efforts primarily in and around the recreation area, using underwater robots, search dogs, divers, and aerial sources. Now, anyone with information on Christiana's whereabouts is encouraged to reach out to the Alaska State Troopers at 907-451-5100. Number 5. In August of 2018, a 21-year-old named Matthew Weaver Jr. went missing under odd circumstances within the Santa Monica Mountains National Recreation Area in California. On the morning of his disappearance, Matthew texted a friend of his, saying something quote-unquote crazy was going on. The text was later pinged from the Lost Peak Roads area within the park, and this would be the last known whereabouts of the man. A brief but extensive search effort involving local law enforcement, dog teams, park officials, and volunteers combed the area, eventually locating Weaver's silver BMW abandoned in the same area where he had sent the text. Several months later, hikers in the area found the keys to his car just 25 feet from where it was abandoned. Just prior to his disappearance, Matthew moved to a new place and acquired a new job, making his disappearance that much more intriguing. Now, if you have any information regarding this case, well, you can reach out to the LAPD at 1-800-358-3830. Number 4. In July of 2016, a 32-year-old man named Robert Jones went missing in or around the Sumter National Forest in South Carolina. Robert was last seen walking out of the Newberry County Memorial Hospital on Evans Street in Newberry around 7 p.m. This was the last known sighting of him. Now, just 2 days later after he was reported missing, Robert's vehicle was found abandoned on Queens Church Road, which is a dead-end gravel road near Interstate 26 in the Sumter National Forest. His personal belongings were still inside, and there was no indication of foul play. Few details are available in Jones's case, but if you have any information to contribute, contact the Newberry County Sheriff's Office at 803-321-1155. Number 3. In May of 2024, a 30-year-old man named Keith Carlson vanished somewhere near or inside the Wichita Mountains Wildlife Refuge area in Oklahoma. Keith was last seen by family members on May 21st as he left his Tuttle, Oklahoma residence. That night, he failed to return home, causing alarm before he was reported missing. Shortly after, park rangers located Keith's truck, which was found located in the Wichita Mountains Recreation Area. This discovery kicked off an intense week-long search involving dozens of professional search and rescue personnel from the Tuttle Police Department, private drone companies, park staff, K-9 teams, and friends and volunteers. Despite these combined resources and efforts, Keith's whereabouts continues to remain a mystery. Contact the Tuttle Police Department at 405-381-4467 if you have any information leading to Keith's whereabouts. Number 2. In March of 2024, a 32-year-old New Jersey man named Elliot Ganell was reported missing from somewhere within the Wharton State Forest in New Jersey. Northfield police were notified on March 8th by family members of Elliot that he had gone missing from his residence. Well, a short time later, New Jersey State Police then called a concerned family member of Elliot's to notify them that his car was found abandoned at the Mollica River Canoe Landing area within the state forest. Inside, authorities discovered several personal items, but I was unable to find any information as to what these items were. Now, over 10 different New Jersey law enforcement agencies, including K-9 teams, drone units, state park police, dive teams, and volunteers were involved in the search effort, focusing on both wooded areas and waterways within the state forest. But all efforts have come up empty-handed. If you know anything about Elliot's disappearance, you can reach out to the Northfield Police at 609-641-3122. Number 1. In February of 2019, a then 24-year-old Marine named Matthew Charles Kraft disappeared during a 195-mile trek through the Inyo National Forest in California. The infantry marine and platoon leader began a backcountry skiing and hiking excursion along the Sierra High Route on February 14th and was expected to complete the journey over a 10-day span, arriving at Bridgeport, California by March 3rd. But he never arrived. On March 8th, Matthew's rental was found abandoned near Grays Meadows Campground above Independence. An extensive search and rescue effort by park officials, local law enforcement, the Marine Corps, and volunteers failed to find any sign of the man. Matthew was known as an avid mountaineer, having scaled New Hampshire's White Mountains, completing the Cohoes Trail from New Hampshire to Canada, and had planned to hike the Appalachian Trail to add to his accomplishments, but didn't get a chance. Now, if you have any information pertaining to Matthew's whereabouts, you best reach out to the Mono County Sheriff's Office at 760-932-7549. And there you have it. There's a whole lot of summer left, and safety should always remain priority. So next time you find yourselves itching to get outdoors, well, you may want to consider these cases before you do so. Have a plan. Use good communication. Bring medical supplies and extra provisions. And of course, always expect the unexpected.